What is up, loves and dudes? Welcome or welcome back to another video. Today's vlog is a little all over the place in the most realistic possible way. I got dressed, ran errands, took my girl out with me, and ended the day watching Michael. Honestly, left me emotional for a few reasons. Stick till the end to hear those, but if you're interested, then just keep watching.
Ajá, aguárdalos en su lugar, por favor. En su lugar, por favor.
Mami,
Aguárdalo, aguárdalo.
otra.
Ya me voy a ir y te voy a dejar aquí.
Veo, mami.
Apúrate, ándale.
Veo.
Aguarda tus cosas en su lugar, ándale, porque ya nos vamos.
Muchas gracias.
Aguarda todas tus cosas. Muévete, porque te voy a dejar aquí, ¿eh?
Aquí está.
Aquí te voy a dejar.
Aquí.
Ya me voy. Aguarda tus cosas en su lugar.
Ya voy.
Apúrate.
Vamos a la y a ver que mañana te voy a jugar.
Yeah, so we finished getting ready and started heading out because today I had to go get groceries. Like, we really needed some. But in between that time, too, my mom had asked if I can go with her to go run her own errand. And yeah, that took quite some time, honestly. And all she did was just literally pick up whatever she had to pick up, and that's it. But uh, that made us get back home really late, and I still had to put the groceries away. And then after I put the groceries away, I immediately started picking out the snacks that I wanted to take. And yeah, M for Michael, but I took a fruit salad because that's what my little girl likes to eat. But I was kind of hungry, so I did do some weenies. I don't know how I don't know how if you guys ever tried it, but to me they're so good. Salchichas with limon and tapatio, and then off to the movies we went. By then, you guys will see here shortly, it was pretty darn late, so I did miss the beginning of the movie. But on my way here, I was pretty already overstimulated, not gonna freaking lie. And here's why.
They want to do is stare and take pictures of me. You look at me, Michael. I knew you were different the moment you were born. I knew you were different from your brother.
And if there's anything you need, don't hesitate.
Only thing is, I couldn't do whatever he wants to do. As long as
Tranquila. Alright, you guys are gonna just have to hear me out without the mic today. I lost a little connector that goes on the phone so I can use the mic. I have the mic, I just don't have, I don't, misplaced it. I don't know wherever it's at. Lost, might need to buy a new one. But okay, now that we lost like the beginning of the movie. I'm gonna share with you guys the fit. So obviously the black and white video inspired. I really nailed it with the shoes, not gonna lie. Obviously my own twist. I chose not to put lashes this time. One, just because of the look, I guess. I mean, he doesn't even have a wing, but sure enough, no lashes. But I look like a mess now, probably because I'm tired as hell. But give me a sec. I killed it. I damn killed it with the shoes. Anyways, let's talk about it, shall we? I feel like I'm tired right now, but I feel like I'm having a mom. It's a mom diary moment. A mom diary moment, and I feel like that's crazy. But this is about Michael. I have so much to talk about. Don't know if I am, but okay, so the movie was great. I feel like the actors and actresses did a wonderful job. Not me thinking I know Michael's life. Anyways, no, but fans can put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? But the Jafar did really good. He did really good. I like the detail. It has nothing to do with his life or any of that. It's just the experience, I guess. That I really like the small little detail that they added regarding the fans, because when I tell you I watched so many videos, all his music videos, the tour videos, the movie, the endless amount of interviews, but when it came to his concerts, plenty of fans just fainted. I feel like that would have almost been me, but not really. I don't think I would have fainted if I would have ever gotten the chance to go to one of his concerts. But I feel like I would have gone weak. Like, I would have needed a wheelchair. Because my legs would have gotten so fucking weak. That's as far, but faint and pass out, not really. But I like that they added that, because that happened in a lot of his concerts, if not all of them. So that was nice to see. Let's see. I feel like they did, it's Hollywood. What do you expect, there's just so much that people are going to be able to tell, especially of someone of that level. Because I personally, I don't know about you guys. You guys can tell me in the comments below if you want. Share. I don't know. I'm not trying to start a debate, but so many secrets and changing the narratives. I believe that very much so, especially when it has to do with someone that big. And I guess he's not even here to defend himself, first of all. So definitely can change the script. Now I didn't see spoilers before, but I did see Prince and Paris talking about that, because I believe Paris didn't go to his premiere, and obviously people are talking, people always have something to say, but I don't know, I just didn't see it bad. I just felt like she definitely had a reason, and two and two. But I also saw Prince's what he had to say, and I don't know. I feel like in the perspective of haciendo un homenaje, or in memory of, I think it was a really good movie. But in terms of it being, guys, I feel like I'm this tired that I feel like it's fucking 3 in the morning and it's just 11. But and I feel like I've been, because usually at that hour I feel like I'm just yapping and I'm not even making sense, and I'm just yapping about this and that, and it's not even connecting. But all this to say is that the movie was great.
All right, yeah, no, guys, I really needed to come back and tell you guys a little more, because I was really tired that day, and no, I was just like, what is she saying? So I needed to give you guys a proper thought about the movie, which I really like the movie. Okay, it's more of a memorial, and it's bringing him back, and you know, I don't know. It's kind of like a memorial for me as a, someone that loves Michael so much.
Para
Para pintar, y aquí ponos. There was no way I was not gonna do it without this little girl. She's it's not sleepy. She slept late, so you guys are gonna be hearing her in the background. But yeah, the movie was great. He did an amazing job. There was like literally moments where it was like I wish it was him, and it just I really wish I could have lived in his time because I would have loved to have gone to one of his concerts, have met him because this is the closest I got. So yeah, watching anything of him. That's why I indulge in so much content of Michael, and I absolutely love that my For You page, or I mean that's TikTok, but I mean that too, but on my feed on Instagram too, all about Michael, everything. What really sucks is that now people are waking up. Now people are realizing his innocence all along. So there's like, I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with the movie, but the movie was great. Okay, I know they sugarcoated it a lot, and they like, they did the clean version of what actually happened. I really believe that. And that's fine. I mean, we still got something of him. And dibuja las caritas felices, pues. And that was very warming for us that just love him so much. What can I say? If you haven't seen it, watch it. You're not gonna get the reality, but you're gonna get a glimpse, I feel like. And it's just in memory, man. It's just take it as in like in memory of. Actually, don't take it as anything. Go with it without like listening to anybody. You're gonna experience your own thing. The only thing that also sucks is just like, I mean, I did go watch it twice. We went with her dad, and even he was just like, what happened to the rest of the movie? Like, is it in the bag of chips? Like, it just, I did not expect that ending. I was really bummed. I mean, they have their reasons of why they cut it there, and the ending was really, was literally like, and his life continues or something like that. I don't know, whatever, something continues. I really hope it's them, referring to there will be a part 2 and a part 3, which I did later see in social media that they confirmed it. But nowadays, you just never know, There's like AI, and it's just like, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. But I just hope it is real. I hope it is real, and I hope that they really bring out the truth about what happened to him in the next 2 parts, because I think in that, confirmation, supposedly that it was going to be called, I forgot what the second part was going to be called, but the last part was going to be called This Is It, as a third part. That's what they named it. So I hope that by then, really, like, I mean, people are already realizing it now. It just sucks that it wasn't when he was living, and he just got so much, hate. And anyways, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, and it really sucks because he was an angel. He was the king. He was the king as a person at heart, physically, like, now that the e-files are out, everybody was, doing God knows what. I mean, y'all know what, but, and what was he doing? Just wanting to live and just see the children so happy. And my gosh, I'm I've never even met him, but I really miss him. I really miss him. And I remember when I was little and I heard that he was gonna do the This Is It. For some reason, my delusional ass thought that at such a young age, I don't know if I was like in the beginning of high school or in middle school still, but I was like, I don't know how, but I'm gonna be there. I'm going. um, I'm gonna be there, and it's just like so devastating. But I felt like I hid that because that was the subject about Michael and like what feelings come up when that's the topic. I felt like I hid that because I grew up like being such a people pleaser, and I would always like look around me. Are they fans too? No. I gotta suppress that part of me that really loves him and wants to that. And then it's just even my closer people um would just like name him that fool's gay, and like that kind of like criticism and judgment towards him. And it just I'm just like, damn, that sucks. Like I would have wished I had at that age with that mentality, someone to like encourage me to just express it. And if I was feeling him, like it didn't matter what the people, even the closer ones, like what they thought. It's just something that I wanted to be with someone or be around people that liked him too, that I can relate to, and we can share the same vibes, and just fan talk about him, and just yeah. The only one was my uncle, but I mean, obviously it's my uncle. He's got his own thing. My cousin, I remember my cousin too. It always reminds me like the Billie Jean, because he would always do that move or that like sound, but it wasn't like they weren't people that we could like be with daily. And from time to time, and like along the years, my uncle was the only one that would send me like like funny memes about him, just to have a laugh. But he's such a fan of him too, and like we were able to have those little itty bitty moments. But like to be able to have like in my grade at that time, um, to be able to like fan talk about him, but nobody, everybody just, so I felt like I had to suppress that because I wanted to be a popular. I wanted to fit in. So yeah, but I felt like I hit all of that. Even, I mean, we're not talking about JB, but I was a huge fan of JB too. I mean, still am, but those are two different people. But um, with him too, it's just like he's just like talking down, belittling. But to me, even I mean, he was cute or whatever. You know what I'm saying, JB? He was cute. He was cute, whatever. But in his case, it was more the words of his music. I wanted to find me somebody that felt that way and expressed that towards me. Yeah, my D Lulu ass. No, but with MJ is literally everything. I just wish I lived in his time, and for the by the miracle of Jesus, we like cross paths or whatever. Man, he would have known what love was like. Cause same, Michael, same. That's what I wanted. He's such a. I really look up to him a lot. His moves, his groove, how he expressed himself, how he cared so much about, the world, the kids, heal the world, Man in the Mirror. Those are my songs. Like you can't tell me what favorite song to pick, because I can't. I love so many of his songs, but it just, what mood are you in? Or are you in like a romantic relationship mood? Okay, The Way You Make Me Feel. Yes. Thriller, when he was and that the little, I love that his videos were like skits and little long besides the song. But that beginning part of Thriller where he's it's him and the girl and he's expressing himself. I wish. Peekaboo. I wish. But yeah, oh, are you feeling like it? Are you feeling humanitarian? Okay, yes. Heal the world. The main ones. Self development. Man in the Mirror. like spot on. I can't choose a favorite, but Groove. Okay. I mean, this is Jackson 5, but he's singing it. But don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. But yeah, I love him a lot. I That's what the movie did. Um, I guess for me as someone that loves him so much, it was kind of like, oh, I miss him, and like, yes, we got a little bit of his world, but it's not the full spectrum. Um, and it's just, what can you expect? It is Hollywood, so they're never really gonna, you know, bring about what really happened. It's always going to be like, yes, this was the truth, but let's give them the clean version. So that's, yeah. Anyways, I had to step in there real quick while I'm editing that to let you guys know a little bit further on that. Um, because I was really tired and I was just yapping and yapping, and I really honestly, me looking back and editing that part, and I'm just like, I don't even make sense. Like, no, let's talk about it. The part that got me emotional was Bubbles, because indulging and like consuming a lot of his content. Bubbles is already like 40 something, just turned 44, I think, and I don't know if it's true or right, but it's just, I guess, the idea that he doesn't know that Michael passed. And, it's just kind of like the Hachi moment, just waiting all this time for him to come back because he doesn't know that his person is gone. It's just the saddest thing. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Obviously the incident with Pepsi is very, very emotional because he sees things in like a complete different way, and he was really so involved in charities that, winning the lawsuit, obviously, and donating it to all the children is just like, he was so involved in that, and that's very inspiring. But how an accident can like really make you reflect and think. Not everyone has that. Some people just, like, eh. But I mean, yeah. I really like the movie. I would suggest you guys go watch it. I did go dressed up again, and this time I put a little bit more effort, though there was so much else going on that I just couldn't. I think I made one TikTok, but that's about it. I didn't really film it, but go watch it. And I like watching before I leave and let you guys, continue with the rest of the video. I was watching on TikTok, like, just, and that's warming. I feel like that's what that's the nice thing about, that this movie bringing him back again into the spotlight. um, Watching other people, like, go to theaters and watch it too. It's kind of like when music brings everyone together. I like that video in particular because it was these two old ladies that were back in when they were Jackson 5, when he was in the Jackson 5, and they even had the, I don't know if it's for real, like for real merch, or like they DIY'd it. It looks really cute though. There were jean jackets, matching jean jackets. Maybe it's merch, but they were performing the choreography in the theater. I'm pretty sure while waiting or after the movies, but it's just the idea that people are enjoying his music and are just like, like bringing people together. Like, people are coming out and just like, I don't know, sharing the love, and um I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, just continue with the rest of this video. I just, yeah, you should go watch it. It's nice. It's nice. Y'all got me fucked up though with the whole like ending of that movie, so y'all better bring part 2 and 3. That better be legit. Just saying. All right, I'm gone.
Anyways, um, that's enough of Michael. We are gonna keep it real. Um, And I'm gonna share my mom diary moment because it's just what fucking is life, bro. It's life, and I just have to share it because I have to. No me voy a poder dormir si no. The mom diary moment that I had when I got there. I was overwhelmed. Alana was crying. I was already rushed because I didn't want to miss any of it. And I don't know. And in my head, I was just like, well, what could have I had done different? Well, what happened different is that my mom asked me to go with her to pick a paper up. And if I wouldn't have done that, I would have been on time, on schedule. And that there's a debate that was going in my head about, like, when I have things to do, when I have content to create, when I have, you know, things that I need to prioritize for, you know, my career, my goals, my path, I end up bending, you know. And then there's that other part of my brain that's already hearing my mom, oh, you would have chosen to create your stupid video over your mom's life. And I'm just like, damn, bro, like, it's not even like that. But you know, like, why? Like, it's just a thought, okay? Don't come at my mom. It's just a thought because I feel like it would be something she would say. But so as far as that goes, it's just like, why do they have to twist it so badly? You know, like, that's not even the situation. But to them, it's always just like, if it was. It's funny, I guess. I mean, there's truth to it for sure, and there's emotion and feeling, but, you know, it's just like, no, I would not have wanted, you know, to choose a movie over, you know, my mom. And just to give some context, works double shift two or three times out of the week. So she comes really tired. She, for the most part, her regular job is 6 days of the week. So I get she's tired. And she's shared that, like, you know, when she comes out of work with the sun and the AC hitting, and it gets her super, super sleepy. So that is scary. That's why I'm just like, okay, like, let's just go with mom, you know, let's go. That way I ensure that nothing, you know, happens and whatnot. But the other side of me was just like, you know, this was, you know, me wanting to just create content and be on time and actually take it serious. And then I end up bending. So I don't know. I'm not too like drilled into that. It's just something I noticed. But yeah, it's just the rushing. I still try to adapt and, you know, do what I can to just keep it going. And yeah, as soon as I got home, first of all, we had to eat a little something. But like right after I like started packing our snacks, I, you know, everything that I needed to do to get there. And I still got there a little late. Like, I missed the beginning. But as soon as I get there, like, not as soon, but like driving there, I don't know what it is, but Alana was like crying, like, aquí estás, or like, yes, I'm here, like, I'm not going anywhere, you know. I'm like, I'm driving, where am I gonna go? But it's just like something that I can't comprehend when she gets like that. It just, I'm learning to, you know, be patient. It's just, yeah, sometimes I just don't, and I get overwhelmed, overstimulated, because I don't know how to help her. I don't know how to let her know that I'm here, that I'm not going anywhere, that everything's okay, that she's okay. And yeah, so she was just like crying, and yeah, sure enough, we park at our spot, and she's just scream crying. So I'm just like, not even inside the movie theater, but everyone outside in their cars. And I parked next to a car. They're like, oh damn it, we got a baby. We got a crying baby, man. I don't know. It's the thinking of what others think, but I definitely got caught up in that stream, and I don't know. That's why it was getting a little bit more overstimulated. I didn't know how to calm her down. Honestly, I didn't, and I'm just like shushing her and just like, shh, like calm down. Like, what is it? Like, how can I help? I don't know. So I almost wanted to cry, honestly, because I went with the idea that I'm on a date with my daughter. I'm being delusional that things are gonna be okay. Is the part that hurts. That I'm delusional, and it hurts sometimes because I have this idea that, you know, we're going on a date, it's gonna be great, it's just me and her, and we're gonna watch something that really means so much to me. And she screamed crying, and I don't know how to stop it, and I'm thinking about the other people too, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm that mom with that crying baby. Finally got settled. We sat on the hood of the car. I took out the snacks and I took the titty out, and that helped. So that finally shut it down, and it was just the beginning, feeling overstimulated. The moments I would go turn off the car and turn it back on, I literally have my hand on the hood while I'm walking around, so she knows that I'm here, and she's still like freaking scream crying, like she's already starting to panic, and I'm just like, anyways, yeah, I felt like I wanted to cry, honestly, in the beginning, but then it got better. And yeah, that was that mom diary moment. I felt like I wanted to say a little more regarding the mom diary, just because I guess lately, it not necessarily today, but like seeing my patterns and living back with my mom is just really hard to not fall, or it's more like a challenge that I'm like determined to overcome, even though it is hard, because all I know is like impatience, or like not knowing how to self-regulate, that when, you know, your little one needs something, you're not regulated, she needs regulation, and you're just like, and then you're just like screaming. That's all I've known. Screaming, being impatient is just like showing that ugliness. And I don't know, it's made, I had one moment and it made me really emotional, because I really like felt like my mom. And though I'm like so grateful about my mom, and I know she did the best that she could, and I'm not saying she's a bad mom, it's just some patterns or something, or is something I'm looking to change. And then when I fall into that, it really brings mom guilt, because I don't want to follow necessarily those particular footsteps. I want to show her patience, and it's funny because it ties in to, I guess, Michael. Different, I guess, scenarios, situations, circumstances, whatever you want to call it, but his song "Man in the Mirror," it's really challenging, but damn, it hits. It hits, especially when it's about your kids. And she's only 2. She's only 2, and I don't, now that I'm living with her, and sometimes I see her reaction, sometimes impatient, and it's easy for me to like really pick up on that. So I'm finding it a little bit challenging to really step out of that role so that I don't really fully become my mom, although I've had moments that made me feel that way, and I don't like it. Mom guilt to the max for sure, but I'm learning. It is a challenge I'm willing to take on, because I want my daughter to know patience, know, you know, that if I do mess up, I own up to it. And I mean, she's little, but I'll go up to her and apologize and then talk to her. But it reminds me of just the man in the mirror, you know, the change starts with you. Be the change you want to see in the world, in your family, with your kids. How does that look like? And it's definitely challenging. It's definitely challenging, but shoot, I was not planning for this to get emotional, but since it is the Michael topic and he is somebody I do aspire to be a part of, I don't know, he just had such a different way of looking at things, and he was very, very misunderstood, I believe. But he was just so kind. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's so many humanitarians out there, but like him, none. And I feel like I look up to that. I love his music. I love what he stood up for. And I'm implementing that in my mom era. So yeah, but anyways, that was it. That was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and a little mom diary moment. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. This was super, 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 super damn long, and I don't know, maybe yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.